Talk to Eric now about the weather, and is it cold, or is it March cold?
That's an excellent question. I think it is both. I think Paul is right here, but, you know, all right, let's put it in comparison. So if we're back in January, we get a pattern like this. The high is 17 tomorrow, and the overnight low is sub-zero. In this situation, we're talking mid-20s, and the lows are in the single digits and teens. So it's not as cold as the real heart of winter time, but it's definitely cold for early March. This could be a really chilly start to the month for us here. We look through the first 9 days or so. It'll be one of the coldest starts to March in recent memory. So 26 degrees right now in Boston. You know, I had to grab the satellite picture from today. This is as snow-covered as the Northeast has been the entire cold season. So we maxed out earlier on this morning. The only spots in New England that did not have snow today: Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, few patches toward Cape Cod. Everyone else had snow on the ground, showing up very nicely with that sunshine overhead. The temperatures tonight are in the teens and 20s. A lot of cold across the country right now. We've been talking about kind of the last really big flush of Arctic air that's going to be here for the next 2 days, and then it moves off to the north and east, and this might be about as cold as it gets until next winter for a lot of these spots, especially in the southern states and even across parts of the east. Watching for a chance of an overnight flurry as a reinforcing shot of cold moves in. We'll be in the low to middle teens out the door tomorrow morning, so definitely want to layer up. We start with sunshine. There will be some increasing afternoon cloudiness, a chance for a few flurries, and a little more wind tomorrow. That wind out of the west-northwest at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. You'll notice it compared to what we had today. The actual temperature is about 3 or 4 degrees colder than what we had this afternoon, but when you factor in that wind and a little more cloud cover, yeah, it's going to be a colder day. In terms of our wind chill values, single digits to around 0 tomorrow morning, generally in the teens during the day, and then Thursday morning, very similar idea, single digits to around 0. This is the core of the cold over the next 48 hours. Not quite to record levels. Boston's record low on Thursday morning is 2, forecasting 9. Worcester's is 0, forecasting 4. But yes, plenty cold enough. So 2 days in the 20s. Friday, we start to see some moderation, brighter skies, mid-30s, a little bit of melting going on. Saturday, we reach the 30s, and parts of the area break 40 on Sunday. We'll dig into that in a moment. But if you're trying to plan your Boston Marathon training run, or maybe another event you're getting ready for, next couple of days, just got to layer up. Friday and Saturday are going to be the picks. Sunday would be a good day to maybe take a little bit of rest. So here's the pattern as we head into the weekend. One system to watch is Friday night into very early on Saturday morning. This can be close enough to bring some light snowfall toward the south coast in particular as we get toward the start of the weekend. This is a system to watch, not a powerhouse one, but it is interesting. And then on Sunday, a larger storm is off to our west. There's enough cold at the onset here where we should see some wintry mix as it develops on Sunday morning, and then changing over to rain. It'd be a very rapid change near the coast and for southern parts of the area, say south of the Mass Pike, but across the interior, we could hold on to some of that sleety mix a little bit longer. The pattern as we head into next week does favor at or warmer than average temperatures. So after this deep freeze over the next couple of days, I think we'll definitely notice a little more of a feel of spring. Monday in particular, upper 40s to near 50 degrees there. Some cooler air on Tuesday, just reaching about 40 degrees, but as long as the Sunday system plays ball with us, we'll lose a decent amount of snowfall there at the start of next week.
All right, we can go for that. Thank you, Eric. Marty.